Tarot. I'm Miss Vicki, and I'm going to use the tarot to see if we can gain more insight into unsolved mysteries, deaths, and disappearances. I also want to thank Miss Amanda for asking me to join her wonderful Afterlife Adventures family. If you haven't watched her amazing Spirit Box sessions, you need to start now. She is truly gifted. Let's get started. Welcome to Crimes of the Heart Tarot. Today I'm going to do a reading on a question that I've really been curious about for quite a long time. Is the moon an artificial satellite? A lot of people believe it is, a lot of people think that's crazy, and a lot of people could care less. So I have done research on it, and I have found what I believe are facts that I want to go over before we ask the cards. So let's get started. And Smokey is meowing in the back because his beloved dad cat is out on the porch and he can't go out on the porch, so hopefully he won't be too distracting. Alright, is the moon an artificial satellite? And I did look this up, I did research on it. Apollo says the moon rings like a bell. NASA did tests on the moon, and I do believe they went to the moon. I don't think that's could be done on Earth. They got a bunch of samples and things too. So they said they dropped some things and it rang like a bell, and they have that on videotape. Also, they did some tests on the craters. The craters of the moon are really shallow. They're difficult to drill through. These are the quote-unquote facts I found that I believe are true. And the metals were strange when they processed what they got from the drilling. In 1970, two Soviet astronomers theorized it was hollow, placed by an advanced race, which I don't know if they had any facts about that or any evidence. There's also questions, is the moon a spaceship? Some people believe that. Because of its size, it provides stability. Axis tilt, it stabilizes that. It's a perfect size and distance. And its diameter covers the sun during an eclipse, which is in itself is kind of strange when you think about it. It does some other things that not being a scientist, I didn't put down. There's also a Zulu legend. It's hollow and placed by two brothers. So I want to explore this. I'm using the Marigold Tarot, which is a really nice, beautiful black and white deck, black and gold deck. Smoky. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. Alright, I'm going to ask, first of all, I'm going to see what I can find out about, is it true, is it not? And this is going to take a little research, I think, because the cards don't normally ask and answer questions like this. And also I have to say, the heat's been really bad up here in Northern California. We're in a major drought for years and years and years. It's really dry, and it's really been difficult for me and everybody else to do anything. So, alright, here's a couple. I think we'll just let the cards play out and see what they say. I'll show them to you in a minute. Is the moon an artificial satellite? I don't know. It's curious, the facts that I did uncover, and I do believe most of them are facts. Some are legends, some are stories, but it's really odd where the moon is, the distance, and the size of it. Alright, I put a few cards down. We're going to take this slow. First card, I don't know if you can see these, they're a little dark. This is the 9 of rings, they call it. It's the 9 of coins. And it's upright. The 9 of coins is a positive card. It's success. It's basically telling you that you're going to get, basically it's a positive card, that you're going to get what you want, your wishes fulfilled. I'm not sure if that's a yes or not. We'll have to see some more cards. And then I have the Empress. The Empress is a card that's It's basically about the moon. It's secrets, it's dark, it's unknown things. She's telling you to use your intuition to find out things, which I'm trying to do here. We have some facts. And then we have the Devil. All right, the Devil that's an interesting card to come up, because this is a card about enslavement, being under the influence of someone or something that you actually could walk away from, but for some reason or another you don't want to. It can be drugs, it can be addictions to anything, sex, money. That's an interesting card. We'll hold our thoughts here until we see some more cards. Then we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups, it's a positive card. It's about thinking back to times that were, I don't know if you can see these or not, thinking back to times that were positive, childhood things long ago that were positive. There, I'll try that. So this actually is a kind of saying positive things a long time ago. I don't know if you can see all these. The Devil. There we go. Let's do some more cards. We don't have enough yet. There are facts about this, though. It is just the right distance and diameter to cover the sun during an eclipse. And this thing about the moon ringing like a bell when the astronauts were up there, when NASA, the Apollo astronauts were doing tests. I've heard that. I think there's even a video of it, the sound of it, which is strange. I mean, if it's supposed to be a like a meteor, solid, I don't know what you'd call it actually if it wasn't a satellite, but it shouldn't ring like that, it seems like to me. But you know, I don't know, I'm not a scientist. My curiosity has always been aroused by this question. There's too many strange things going on with it. Let's do this down here. Smokey's still meowing. Poor little guy. He's really bonded to Daryl. Daryl's my husband. He follows him around like he's his mother. He rescued him. He rescued him from the SPCA. All right, here's some more cards. Let's see if you can see these. Four of Wands. This is building something stable. These are really pretty cards. Well, a satellite to stabilize the Earth, that's kind of falls in line with a yes. Then we have the Magician upside down, Magician reversed. I don't know if you can see that. All right, upright, the Magician is someone who can manifest. This is a manifester. This is a card that has everything. It says everything that you would want to manifest something. He's a maker. And also you can see his right hand is up in the stars, his other hand is down on a medallion of some kind. It's as above, so below, which also is interesting because the moon is above. Next card is the Seven of Swords. Let's see if you can see that. Seven of Swords is about, well, swords are thoughts, but they also can mean defending yourself. The Seven of Swords usually means I'm trying to think how this would work with this. The Seven of Swords means feeling trapped. That can't be right. I'm reading that wrong. Ace of Swords is the beginning of information. Seven of Swords is reevaluating your position. I'll have to go back to that card. That kind of doesn't belong in there. The Queen of Rings is the Queen of Pentacles. She also is powerful, a manifester. Someone positive, though it's in the upright position. And then we have the Hermit reversed. The Hermit, really having a hard time getting these cards up. The Hermit is someone who goes within for information. He's on his own. It's a positive card, but in reverse, it's kind of something or somebody that's kind of trying to come out in the open, kind of done his thinking, coming out. I'm not sure how that really applies to that. Then we have the Two of Swords in reverse. Upright, the Two of Swords is about conflict. It's about also putting a stalemate, putting your thoughts aside for a short time. It doesn't mean a long time. So there was some conflict about this. And in reverse, it means out of balance. The Earth would be out of balance without the Moon. So I think that's kind of trending toward it. I think the Seven of Swords, I don't know if I showed that to you or not. It could mean just defending what you have, making things better. Swords are thoughts. So what I'm getting so far is somebody or some race or group was working on a problem. And then we have the Death card, but it's in reverse also. All right, Death card. I don't know if you can see that. The Death card means the end of a cycle. It means a new beginning. It could mean death. It could mean that death was coming. Reversed, it means that you've gone past death and you're going on to something new. This could mean, to me, I'm trying to think of this in relationship to the Moon being an artificial satellite, that death was imminent maybe to the planet, death or disaster, and that somebody wanted to go beyond that and place the Moon up there. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's kind of strange. Would it be an alien race? Let's go over these. Nine of Coins. This is the ending, looking at your work. I'm not sure. I'm getting mixed cards here. I'm getting, some are telling me that it's possible that someone, I don't know if it's an alien race, I don't know who would be able to do anything like that. Let's pull some more cards. Who would have the power to do such a thing? The Zulu legend says it was placed by two brothers. It's hollow. I don't know how they would take well, I guess you could manufacture a hollow satellite. It would actually be like a spaceship, I guess. Tow it into place. All right, let's see what else we get here. These were interesting. They give me some positives that something was going on. There was some defense. There was some things way out of balance. The Two of Swords upside down. All right, let's see what we can get here. Is the Moon an artificial satellite or spaceship? Or I don't even know if that would be the right word. I guess that's what you would have to call it, a satellite. Let's see what else I can get here. The cards are anxious. These cards are. Those were more reluctant. Sometimes the cards don't want to talk about stuff like this. I did an earlier reading on Andrew Carlson, the self-proclaimed time traveler story, and I believe it was a urban legend. And the oracle cards didn't want to have anything to do with reading about him. Sometimes it's like they're saying, "What, are you crazy? What are you doing?" All right, let's put a few more cards down and see what we get. See if we get anything to back up so far what we have. And I don't know who these Soviet astronomers, how they came to their conclusion. Maybe somebody can do research on that. 1970, 2 Soviet astronomers theorized it was hollow. Well, it's certainly weird that it's just the right size to go between the sun and the earth. And, whoa, these are crazy. It's just the right size to cover the sun during an eclipse, which, I mean, honestly, what are the odds of that? If you had an artificial planet in between the sun and the earth, what are the odds that it would be the right size to cause an eclipse? It also supposedly stabilizes the tilt of the earth. So I'm not sure exactly what that means. And I'm not sure how they know that. I guess this is all scientific. They say that. I don't know that we can take that for a fact. All right, let's see what we have here. The World. This is an ending. The World is a positive card, that you've done something really good and you're going on to something else. So if the moon is artificial, they did a good thing, because it's, according to the scientists, it stabilized us, the tilt. And it's also, I'm not sure what the purpose of it being just the right distance and diameter. Let's see what this card is. The Emperor in reverse. Okay, the Emperor in reverse is a powerful person. But in reverse, it's someone who is out of control in a way, someone that's malicious. He can be a really tough person to be around, a difficult person. If there was an alien race, I think almost that they were fighting. And we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Same thing there, the Queen of Wands. She's a positive person upright, but in reverse she can be really negative. So there's a couple negative cards right there of people or aliens or whatever. And we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords is, the Page of Swords upright can be a gift or a message, but he's normally someone who's kind of out of control. Crazy thoughts. Upside down, I'm seeing more conflict and out of control. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is a really slow knight. In reverse, it's someone going nowhere. I'm seeing conflict here. Here's with that 8 of Swords again, and Smoky. I hope he's not distracting. He's distracting me a little bit. The 8 of Swords in reverse. This is someone who feels helpless. But in reverse, it's someone who's taking action, who's not helpless. I see something going on here. Justice in reverse. Balance. This is the law. Something happened here. There's conflict. And then we have the 5 of Swords. This is someone taking unfair advantage of someone or of something. But it's in reverse too, which means it's pretty serious. There was something serious going on. I get arguing between or among powerful people, aliens, groups, whatever you want to call them. I don't know if I believe in aliens. I've never seen any. I'm getting that. The Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords is thoughts. Powerful thoughts. But he's not a king. He does the king's bidding. There's some conflict here. There's something going on. There's imbalance. Knight of Wands. Alright, this is somebody defending themselves. There was almost like a war raging, I get. I don't know why I think it's a war. Nine of Wands. There was powerful people involved in this. And they weren't very nice, some of them. Very powerful people. There was a lot of imbalance. Being free. I'm not sure. I'm getting arguing, I'm getting war, I'm getting reevaluating things. Devil being addicted to something. Let's see what this card says. The King of Pentacles, upright. Okay, this king, this is the guy in charge right here. He has the money, he has the power. He's been fighting with these two in reverse. So there's really positive, powerful people. I want to call them people. I don't want to say aliens, because I don't know about aliens. I've never seen one. And people that were manipulating things for their own gain. There's something going on. I almost feel like it was a war of words. There's a lot of swords. But there's always also wands. Wands are very, very powerful. Action, speed. This is reality. King of Pentacles is down to earth. I think there was a faction on earth, King of Pentacles, and another faction possibly in the sky. And I think there was a lot of arguing about this. That's what I'm getting an awful lot of court cards. There was argument, there was conflict. I'm not sure why this was done. I think the King of Pentacles was on Earth. He basically was here, but there were problems if there was no moon, but maybe there was another way for him to deal with that. So he was dealing with people wanting to interfere. Strength. Strength went out. Maybe he was the one that was responsible for the artificial satellite, the moon. That's what I'm getting, and I'm getting there's a lot of negativeness about people not, I say people because I don't really know what they were, aliens, beings. There was people on the earth, I'll call them people, and there were others involved that had their own wishes and desires and reasons. I think these people, the king, this King of Pentacles is the king of the earth and money and health. I think he was responsible for doing something with bringing an artificial satellite, or AKA the moon, to help the earth. And I think there was reasons why these other factions didn't want that. These are negative people, they're in reverse. Maybe they were, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that there were resources on the earth. This is really far out. I don't know why this came to me, but it did, and I'm going to say it. And this is all alleged. This is just my feelings and readings of the cards. There were factions that wanted the earth to be out of control. They wanted to take advantage of all the resources, the gold, the minerals, the rare things that we have on our earth, even the water. And if it was in control of this man or person or whatever, the King of Pentacles, they wouldn't have been able to do that. Now there was, I want to call it a war, though I don't know if it was war or conflict. We're talking about really powerful beings. So I'm getting the feeling that something was going on a long time ago. And it could have been, when they say, was it placed by an alien race, I think it, or an advanced race is a little bit more like the truth. These could be people from Earth a long, long time ago. The Earth is really old. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is withdrawn. He's getting information. He's pulling into himself. And then we have the Nine of Cups. This is a major celebration card. Yes, I think there were two factions. I get the Earth beings. I'm going to call them the Earth beings. Powerful King of Pentacles. He's celebrating. He got the right or the way to put that satellite, the moon. And I hope this doesn't sound too far out to people, but this is what I'm getting. That he won the battle. To stabilize the earth, make it safe for people to be there, animals, things to grow, the water to be stable. These people didn't want it. This other faction didn't want it, and I don't know if they were on the earth or they were on another planet. This sounds really far out. Well, I hope you don't think I'm bonkers here, but that's what I'm getting. This is a tough reading. Pull a few more cards. I think I've got my answers here. I'd really like to know what my viewers think. I'd like suggestions. I'd also like kind comments because I'm doing my best here. And I want to know about these facts. I know some of them are absolutely true. I don't know about the legends, but here we go again. We've got the Four of Pentacles. This is stable. It's a stabilization of your finances. Pentacles can also mean the earth. It also can mean greed. So this could also refer to these people, but it's usually a positive card if it doesn't become greed. And we have the Queen of Cups. This is love. This is telling me that I'm right about this. They succeeded. Not sure about these people. Four of Pentacles is stability of the earth, but it also can mean hoarding. But in a way it can be keeping. I think the King of Pentacles was keeping the earth safe, the things that were there, by making some kind of artificial satellite. That's what the cards are telling me. I think we have our answer. I'm not going to pursue this. I'd sure like to hear your comments. Hopefully I'll start doing more readings. I haven't done any readings for about a month because of the heat. I just haven't felt like it. And also, I'd really like you to watch Amanda's Afterlife Adventures Spirit Box sessions. They're really amazing. We need help with the channel. We need views. We need subscribers. And there's lots of perks to doing that. So let me know what you think about these readings that I've been doing, the last two. First one was Andrew Carlson. This one was difficult. Let me know what you think, and I'd like ideas for what to do next time. Anyway, we'll see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye.